All right, real estate appreciation. How to forecast what your house is going to be worth in a few years. Now, there's very simple math behind this. A lot of people get intimidated by math. You younger generation out there, pay attention in math class. It's very important. It will pay dividends later. So, all right, we have to make some assumptions here. We're assuming that our house is worth $200,000 and it's going to appreciate 5% year over year for the next 5 years. So, what's the easiest way to figure this out? Get your calculator out, and I'm going to show you a long way and a short way. The long way is 200,000 times 1, put 1 first, then .05. That's what it's worth after 1 year. Now, after 1 year, it's 5% on top of the $210,000 times 1.05 to 2,500 times 1.05, 300. Now, this is the long way to do it. Let me tell you a shortcut, an easier way to do it. Go here. This is the PC calculator. It should be on your PC. Even if you have a Mac, it'll be on here. Go down to Scientific. Scientific will allow you to use exponents. So, before we do that, I'm going to write it out for you. So, we're trying to figure out what our amount is. What is the house going to be worth once we're done making these calculations? So our amount is going to equal, and that's basically our principal, 1 plus R times T. Now don't freak out. I know a lot of you guys don't like math, so this is T equals rate. So that's the rate of appreciation, which is going to be 5%. T is time. Did I just say T is rate? No. R is rate, T is time. P is principal. Right? So 200,000. That's our principal. It's 1.05. Now we're going to calculate what that's going to be worth in 2 years, and then we're going to do 3 years later. But let me show you an easy way to figure this out. So 200,000 times 1.05. Now, rather than just keep doing this calculation over and over again, we want to know 2 years. 220,500. See? It just told us what we needed to know. 220,500. Okay, 3 years. 200,000. We can start with the original amount times 1. Remember always to use 1.05. So 1 in front of your rate of appreciation. So 1.05 raised to the power of 3. 3 years, 231. So let's go up to 5 years now. Times 1.05. We go up to 5 years. So it'll be worth 255,256 roughly. So this is an easy way to calculate appreciation. Really what this is this appreciation is compounding. The formula for compound interest is the same. With your principal 1 plus rate raised to the power of time. So this is just an easy way to use a calculator to figure this stuff out. There is a 10BII calculator that you can use, but this is just so much easier. So for those of you that want to figure out what your investment property is going to be worth, assuming 5% per year, you can always come up with whether it's 7%, 8%. Real estate, 5% is actually very conservative. So this is just an easy way to calculate and solve this kind of a problem. So questions, if you want me to go more in depth, also there's a way to use a logarithmic calculation to figure out how long will it take your property to double in value, assuming 5% per year. And there's an easy way to figure that out using this calculator. I can show that to you as well, but let me know if that's something that you want to see.